Hi, I am Fiat, and I'm here with the first video in my healing series called uh, Address Not Suppress. And what this healing series is, I'm going to just talk about not random things, but things to help me along in the healing process. How I came up with Address Not Suppress. It was just from a post I posted on Facebook, and I did hashtag Address Not Suppress because what I've noticed is that when people don't address how they feel or address anything, whatever they're going through, they tend to cover it up, sweep it under the rug, and mask it by doing certain things, and that only makes the problem worse, and makes it bigger, exacerbates the problem, and can carry on for a lifetime. So I said, once I did that hashtag, I was just like, I think I'm going to create a series and start like a healing process for me, while at the same time, hopefully, I can help others. So this is the very first video in this series. It's not going to be in any type of order of importance. It's just that whatever I feel like I want to talk about, that's what I'm going to talk about. So this first video is about Trichotillomania, which is the compulsion to pull out one's hair. You're going to have to excuse me because I don't have my glasses on. I just finished working out, so I'm still kind of like flushed after getting out the shower. You know how your adrenaline's still pumping, but I still feel like I'm a little hot. So matter of fact, I may put my glasses on because I need to see my notes. Okay. Like I said, it's the compulsion to pull one's hair out, and I self-diagnosed myself back in like 1998. Let me back up. So I've been doing this since I was 15 years old, so a little over 20 plus years. And a friend of mine actually called me back in 1998, and because she was watching the Montel Williams show, and she was like, "Turn on Montel, I think this is what you have." I'm just like, whatever. How many of y'all remember Montel Williams though? Like, wasn't his show great? Anyway, so I turned to it, and I remember sitting there looking at the people on the panel like, okay, wow, that's serious, because they have different stages and severities of it. I don't consider mine a severe stage because there are some that pull their hair out to the point where they have bald patches, like visible bald patches. And some people actually pluck their eyebrows and their eyelashes and their body hairs. And I just plucked the hair out my head to the point where when I used to wear my hair straight and permed, there would be bald patches, but my hair has always been thick, and I was able to cover it up and mask it. So I would just like comb my hair over and move to another spot. Now that my hair is locked, I found that I don't pull from the scalp as much. So I would pull at spots where it was like most tender. So like when my hair needed to be washed, you know how your hair is dirty and your scalp is like kind of tender, I would pull in that spot and just pluck the hairs from the root. And it's that saying where it's like it hurts so good. So, and you pull so much to the point where you can't take it anymore. And the only way I would stop is when it's like you're in this trance, and I can do it for hours. And I would see like bushels of hair, and then I would have to snap out of it, and I'll either move to another spot, or I'll just throw on a scarf or put my hair in plaits or braids so that I wouldn't pull it, which is why I have my hair like this, because I'm challenging myself to stop pulling. But what I found was that since I don't pull from the scalp as much, I started pulling from the bottom. So I would just sit, and this is what I would do at any given point. And like my friends, family, people that see me, they like make a mockery of it. Like, will go by and be just doing this, like I'm just doing it for the heck of it. And oftentimes I would just say, it's deeper than that, but not really telling them what it is. So not many people know that after I self-diagnosed myself, I had my family doctor confirm it, and then I went and saw a therapist a couple of years ago who also confirmed it and told me like the root of it and why I started pulling. And I thought that was interesting. So that's going to be one of my healing videos further down the line, because I'm not completely sure if I want to share that yet as to why, but I'm pretty sure I will. I'm just not ready yet. So basically wanted to make people aware that it is a such thing. I'm going to break it down to tell you exactly what the trichotillomania part and what that means. And it actually means to pull the hair, but the breakdown of it. And it's usually caused by something traumatic that happened in somebody's life. So it's like a death or divorce or anything like that. And I find that I don't necessarily do it when I'm stressed. I do it all the time. I put my hair in this twist type thingy. I need to retighten my hair. Like I said, I just worked out too, so that I wouldn't pull as much. Like I said, I don't pull from the root, so it's helping me. But this part that's out right here, not so much. But like I said, I'm more aware of it, and when I find myself doing it, I stop. So like now, I have little hairs on this piece of paper here. But I'm going to take my hair down and show you why I felt like it was necessary for me to make the video, and when I said, you know what, I need to try to stop it, because they say there's no cure for it, and of course, you know, they try to give you a pill for everything, which I am not going to take a pill for it. But like I said, it's more like anxiety, and it's a form of an OCD too. So I feel like since it's not that severe for me, and I'm conscious of it, I'm going to find ways to stop doing it. So I'm going to either keep my scarf on, go to bed, keep myself occupied with my hands, or put my hair in like a plait twist style. So I'm going to take this down and then show you how it's become noticeable in my locks, which wasn't so noticeable when I wore straight hair, because it all kind of like blended in, and like I said, I will comb it over. But another sign of it is you pull so much and it makes your hair kind of like jagged and uneven. Okay, so I'm back with my hair taken down from that twist, and as you can see, when I first started my locks, I did start them, and it was layered. It was in 2 layers, so the bottom was longer than the top part. So like I said, I did that on purpose. But then I started noticing that there was like a 3rd layer, and I'm like, where did that come from? And I realized I created it by pulling my hair. So I'm going to try to find some pieces. So if you notice that the ends are sealed, you know, according to my texture. Like some people's hairs don't have that curlicue in the end, but the texture of my hair is like, that's the extent of it. That's as locked as it's going to get. So the majority of them are locked, and that's what the ends look like. So the difference is the ones that I pull, the ends are frayed. So it looks like that. You see? So this is one that I pull a lot. See, like I'll pull and I'll just keep pulling. And it's also short. So it comes like right here, as opposed to the other locks that are down here. And another, I'm just going to pull out a few more. This one is really short. And this is one that I pull a lot. You see how the end is unraveling because I pull on it. And in comparison to like the rest of my hair, or let's say that one, you see that from the same area in the back of my head, and you see this one stops here and this one is down here, and I have some that are longer. And I'm trying to find really find one. This side is the worst. It's kind of hard because I'm like trying to see all of these. You see how the ends are, and these are the ones I pull at a lot, so they are not locked, and they're much shorter than its neighbors, its counterparts, the ones that's down here. And I noticed that it was that serious when they were much shorter than the other ones, and I told myself I have to stop this. Wanted to share my story, and for those of you that know me, so that you know that I'm not just pulling my hair just for the fun of it. So you can see with all of them together what they look like. Oh, hold on. It's hard because camera is like backwards. So I hope that gives you an idea. Here's one that's really short. I don't know how to get it on the paper though. Okay, there you go. You see it? So those are the ones that I pull, and then you see all the rest down here are long and locked. So I don't bother these as much. Like I said, I do pull from the bottoms like I'm doing now, but that's not from being obsessive. That's from, you know, if you have like some hairs, extra hairs hanging. But so that's it. That's what I wanted to share. This is a part of my Address, Not Suppress healing series. And had I known, you know, back then that, you know, that was why I started pulling, then maybe I could have addressed it sooner. But I know now, and I love my hair, and I don't want to continue to see it like behind couches and behind beds, and because I would just pull and pull until they were like bushels everywhere. And I remember my mom used to get so mad at me and like scream and yell and like, stop doing it. Like, yeah, if only it were that easy. So now you guys know. Let me see in my notes if there's anything else I want to share, or maybe if you know anybody else who's going through it. Just try to keep yourself occupied and do things with your hands so that you don't pull on it. Try braiding your hair. Try wearing a scarf, or wearing in styles that where your hair isn't loose. And those are my tips. So I hope you learned something from it and learned something about me. I'm fixing everything. This is like my favorite shirt. It's ironic because this is a shirt from my family reunion from 1990. I'm the only one in my family who still has it. And I was 15 years old when I got this shirt. And I was pulling my hair. I just started pulling my hair at the time. Like maybe, oh, it doesn't have the month on here, but the month on it. But like a few months before this, I had just started pulling. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of ironic. But anyway, if you like this video, please like it and share it with everybody you know, and subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting more videos in my healing series, Address, Not Suppress. So thank you for listening, and until next time.